me mo bi akwaba eba Melodies TV so. Ehon aba be here say we'll take a look at sa document. Your friend no the Agyapade book. Now the entire maker say ho aba be here and say Endrechi President Akufo-Addo SRK Snit boss Emma ye de osafoma foba ebe di ade. Na ehon ne ko say Agyapade book nim no. Ye throw wom say omo beye sa na omo de a control eye EcoBank because Snit a major shareholder in EcoBank. Since then it has gone viral. Now for a very long time Nkrofo send me say book we me say there are things ya throw e wo book we mu a Nkrofo allegedly claiming say President Akufo-Addo ne Nkrofo omo adwen say omo de be take control of Ghana. But let me say this. Agyapade3 Ababontin, he has been on record to say it's a book we a propaganda book, and so we are going to take his word for it. But nini nechino, we will go and look into the book, and then we will see the things written in the book. Because President Akufo-Addo, he's in his last term. Tiebe nyama watro wo book nim no. Ni ahwe say, enyama watro omo atro wo book nim no. Enyama yatro omo atro, what ya say, enyama wo book nim no. Menka say bia President Akufo-Addo mo na atro. Sisi and we are taking their word for it say propaganda. Inti obi na atro dia show Bia beha enyama wo book nim ni ehun ne say President Akufo-Addo amemu no. A follow book na. Inti indeed is the book a propaganda book or not? Until we are looking into the Agyapade book. The book is 38 pages. Obviously, I can't just at a sitting do all of the 38 pages. So what we are going to do, let's say, man, it's a series form. Okay? If we can do just 5 pages a day, krana, yebeye, so that Ghana for better. And so I'm going to create a playlist for this. The Agyapade book playlist. Okay? Into make creative playlist no. Into every single day biano. Yebe baba be kinkan pages bi ni ya compare ni ya contrast say ade we ye see and ade we ye see. So it will be fun for at least the next 1 week no. This is what we are going to do. So this is the Agyapade book. Let's go into it. So contents of the book, the first one, the economic and financial sector control. The second one is the political terrain. The third one is the religion and chieftaincy and all that. Now, let's read the foreword of the book, allegedly by Oforiatta. I don't know the Oforiatta they are talking about, but let's read the foreword of the book. Now, I say, to our future, made up of the present and the unborn, for whom this will, in quotes, into book, no, any, almost say a will, of a nation is being prepared. To our foremost king, of Oepenyi, the progenies spread across the world for whom and to whom alone this sacred document is prepared. Okay, into omo prepare ma of Oepenyi omo nana omo say owo bebre beno. Yes. I say as the heirs of Nana Epienim Kwaframa, Nana Kuntun Kunuku and of Oepenyi, our people were never defeated in the wars of old. We were nobody's subjects, and yet, after 1957, we were made to live in the shadows of the descendants of people who never defeated us in war, while the Asante Kingdom was uplifted to put us in the shade. In relatively recent times, the struggles and works of J.B. Dankwa to restore Ochiman to its original glory were thwarted, but he fought bravely to the end. Into a book, no. Nipakro forward now. The book is coming from a place of neglect and pain. Omo trese womo achimfo no. Obi eni wiase a wobo womo da. Entokwa womo kun ni na womo di nkunim. Nanso ya ka omo ahye. Ena yaba be pagya asantefo mom. Ena ye de achimfo no akwakosie. Ntutumi hu ne se efi oya mu se na yen de dada na ye obi antumi ambo ye ne ye mu a ye wo se na Agyapade3 ye ne ye boy abaso no asasantefo mum ne aba be hype omo na yen achimfo no asenkrofo kra anim ye nkrofo nte yenka. So that is where the book is actually coming from. Also, with the arrival of Nana, we see the rebirth of a second JB Dankwa who has come to the rescue. So mo say Akufo-Addo aba wababedi omani so no. Na say first omo tre say JB Dankwa na femu de se obema achim abaso na Akufo-Addo ababedi ade no na te say omo tre say this is the time e was say achimfo nso etre omutumi ni omobobre. As fully cognizant that we are currently part of the modern nation of Ghana, the name of which was originally proposed by the illustrious son of Oforipenyi Fie of Ochiman, JB Dankwa, and aware that it is currently made up of other diverse peoples, we have to assert our old selves and ensure that we no longer continue to live in the shadows of other kings and people whose forebears we defeated in wars. So mo say Ghana di ne kra no JB Dankwa mo ene hihye din no mo de say din ni bae Ghana edin no omo no mo de din no beto yeso atre say Ghana no kra no oyet kra na omo de inti se ne ade no akwakoye sisi no e wo se wo mo nso ebe enim because ende yakom ahye e man krofo bi a wo mo di omo sunkunim no ende san krofo ni mom agidin wo Ghana e no mo engidin. Also, in spite of our tremendous contribution to this Ghana entity, Ochiman has not been credited with the appropriate awe and grandeur that we rightly deserve in recent times. Inti ejumo mwayama Ghana nina no. Still Ghana for na kasenya Ghana for wasi ye pejo mo eso mudimu no. Yenye ne sa. Inti no eyade bia omo baba beji omudim back. Interesting, right? I say currently, with Nana in total control of the whole country of Ghana, we have a duty to ensure that we take over the commanding heights of the essential fabric of the country. In order that, even in the event that Nana leaves the scene after the mandatory 8 years, the sons and daughters of Ochiman would be firmly secured and such control, both financially and economically, that we can no longer be ignored in the battle to control the destiny of Ghana. So mo say Akufo-Addo abaso no e wo say omo achimfo no ye ma omunya tumi it is Akufo-Addo free so kra na Ghana ye ka esikafo ene etitrufo a e wo say ye achimfo. It Akufo-Addo abaso no, that's the agenda. That's what the book they are saying in the book. To achieve, we need to appropriate the fundamental economic and financial levers which would guarantee such control in years to come. It is said we will achieve sa ade we say Akufo-Addo free so 8 years kana still we no be di Ghana so no e was say sikasem ni bibia no omo ene tumi control nti omo tumi control Ghana sikasem ene nyama bia ehia Ghana fo a omo free so kana still omo no be ye ahemfo e wo Ghana ha. I say in doing this we need to be strategic. We would have to work with other people from some of the diverse ethnic groups, including some carefully selected people in Ashanti and other diverse ethnicities or lands. This would make them believe that they also have a hand in the pie. Into a person says, ejume enyo omonkwa no mobeye. Omo ti ase se enyo omonkwa no betumi aye ejuma no. So mpeso mo ya ade we na omo eye successful a. I was say omo pe asantefuo bi nso no mutumi da do omo na asantefuo no beji na omo side. No mo pe other people from other tribes nso near that omo no omo nso eba be di achimfo nechi nti omo da omo so that nkrofo ni hu say ye use omo. I see it would obscure any suspicion that the project is essentially an Oforipenyi project. Semi ayeka no ti ebe da nkrofo no omo hu say o ye use omo na yen ye de age edin. I say this point is crucial because with electoral politics we have to have our eyes on the numbers in the electoral process. We cannot be blatant until we are completely secure in the endeavor. It is especially so because so far the Asantes constitute the single most populous ethnic group in the country. Tisisi ano Ghana ye ko mo do so pan e Asantefo. Nti ade we hu hia pan si ye be ye ne adada Asantefo ni bi no ma ba be di echi ba man ye nyemo mu hu se ye dada omo. Although the Asante group within the current MPP is gearing itself to take over the party after Nane's tenure in 2024, it would be ideal if we could work to bypass them in 2024. With hard work, we would work to pass the mantle over to a non-Akan person, preferably from the north, under whose presidency we would secure the maturity of our takeover project. And this is the first prediction in the book coming to pass. Asemo omokan wo book ni mu. Mind you, this book was released way before 2024 ayewo mu no. Or say after Akufo-Addo no, Asantefo ayomo adwe some person mo je MPP party no back through Ebia Alantremanten. But ombe make sure some be ma wo bia wo nya akani ebedi MPP nkunim obedi MPP flag bearer. Na say nipa ko na wo nya akani no, omo achimfo ne tumi a control no. Inti eno na omo take over projects no omo person omo ye no. Say nipa kro no na beboa na take over no aye adwuma after President Akufo-Addo e free so. Into say to be specific, we need to strengthen our efforts to control the mineral resources as well as the electricity and water institutions. The success of this project depends on the way in which we, for the time being, control the judiciary and the press. So I say, I was saying, we take control of Ghana. A good year in na yewo. We take control of it. Yensio ene yekania, and also we take control. Omuria. The judiciary so take control of the judiciary, and then the press yet Ghana ha any year complaining and the judiciary no omo bias and the NDC for grab betron krata and the judiciary bias and the Ghana media no more bias. It's in the book so control judiciary and the press. Mind you, I am not saying say in same way wo book ni no no kware. The American say Agyapade3 say propaganda. So we are taking his word for it and we are reading it and we are trying to find whether indeed in seminar ne wo book nim no propaganda anase nyama no esi. So far making kind of what's in nyama ni bia wo book nim as to whether it has happened or not. No, your guess is as good as mine. Or see, we conclude with a word of caution. Until we have secured the critical sectors under our control, we should minimize the danger of obvious acts of individual corruption. In order not to alienate the rest of the population, we must focus on the ultimate goal. We must seek first the economic and financial levers, and all others will follow eventually. So, mo ka say, omunya ntoboase. So, mo control Ghana financial sector no, any other sectors no mo hu ni say wo mo control wi a na afei no, ombe ye corruption a omo aye corruption no. Because at time no mo ye corruption no eye nyama bi a entumi nkasa because omo control sector no. It to be control judiciary ni control press no ni ewia Ghana for sika mo kasa enkonko du hu enkonko du hwe sa na isi go Ghana na. Your guess is as good as mine. Now that is the second page of the book. Okay, no, I think that is about 5 pages, page 6, right? Okay, so this baby I do know very interesting. Meaning say wasumo eyo de unya ya ye melodies tiaso dabi. We episode 1. The next time, maybe episode 2, that one episode 2 talks about the economic and the financial sector, how they will take control of the economic and the financial sector. You would want to wait for the episode 2. Ope so I write it, drop episode 2. So in the comment box, drop episode 2 and let's see. Until me with episode 1. Me person be at here for the next 1 week there. We are going to concentrate on this Agyapade book and we are going to read everything for Ghanaians to understand what is going on. You'd want to wait for this. Montreal, your comment box,